Well, President Cyril Ramaphosa has received his counterpart from the disputed Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, Brahim Ghali, at the Union Buildings in Pretoria. Ghali is on a working visit to South Africa to lobby diplomatic support against Morocco's occupation of Western Sahara. Like many other African Union member states, South Africa maintains that the Moroccan occupation is illegal and that the people of Western Sahara must be allowed to exercise their right to self-determination. The AU readmitted Morocco last year, but the decision was condemned by many human rights and civil society groups. South Africa has recognized the Western Sahara Republic as an independent state since 2004. Well, for more on this, let's cross over to the Union Buildings to our reporter, Lehana Tsotsetsi. And Dade, just tell us what's been happening there.
Thank you once more and welcome to the presidency, where a meeting between the president of Western Sahara, President Brahim Ghali, took place, where he met with President Cyril Ramaphosa. The two leaders actually discussed the bilateral relations between the two countries, but mainly it was the issue around the occupation of Western Sahara by Morocco. President Ghali emphasized that the issue of the occupation could no longer be allowed to take place, saying he relies heavily on the African Union to make sure that they implement the roadmap that would end the occupation, a point which President Cyril Ramaphosa emphasized that South Africa will assist by all means and through its negotiation and participation within the African Union to ensure that a final decision is reached which will make sure that the people of Sahrawi get self-determination. We know that there has been a delay from both the African Union and the United Nations in implementing the decision to ensure self-determination for the people of Sahrawi. But then it would look like the coming meeting in Mauritania of the African Union is also likely to have the issue of Western Sahara on top of the agenda. And President Ramaphosa says there is no doubt that the implementation has to happen because this is also impacting negatively on the humanitarian of the people of Western Sahara, especially those at the refugee centers in Algeria. The situation there is very, very unacceptable. The people are living in hard conditions. And it is for this reason that both leaders have agreed that much has to be done to ensure that they implement the roadmap that will lead to self-determination. Recently, there was a call again to the UN that it should actually outline its position on how far it is with this decision. So according to President Ghali, there isn't much that has been done by the UN, but however, they still insist that they should actually enforce that the UN looks at the decision. So it depends now on both the AU and the United Nations to ensure that they actually come up with a final decision to implement the roadmap. And that's back to you in the studio.